Hello, hello, hello. Let's set some stronger boundaries. Obviously, it's Suzana Mihailovic here. I hope that you are getting a lot out of the Setting Boundaries series of your 5-minute success hacks. Okay, so if you are a person that finds it hard to set strong boundaries, I want to ask you why. What happens to you when you are about to set a boundary and you react, or you say yes rather than saying no when you want to say no? What happens to your mind? What's the message in your mind? What happens to your body? What happens to your emotions? I want you to think about that for a minute, because what I have found, often people that find it hard to set strong boundaries, they suffer from guilt and shame. So are you a person that feels guilty quite often, or feels ashamed? Do you feel guilty when you say no? You see, if that's you, it probably comes from a sense of low self-worth. A sense of low self-worth. So if you feel guilty, do you also feel a sense of low self-worth? Now, let me tell you, if you are a person that tends to feel guilty, you need to let go of that. It is not serving you, and you need to increase your sense of self-worth. So easier said than done, I hear you say. Okay, let's talk about how you can do that. So whatever you have done, whatever mistake you have made, whether it's big or small in the past, and there probably are many, every single person alive today, even the person that you admire the most, every single person that has lived and that has died, and every person that will live in the future that hasn't been born yet, will make mistakes, big and small. Okay, so it's one thing to make a mistake, learn from it, and let it go. It's another thing to hold on to that mistake and feel guilty over and over and over again. You see, what happens is when you don't let go of the mistake, your guilt builds. So you start to feel less and less worthy, okay? And these are lies that you've been living with. There is nothing for you to feel guilty about. If you've made mistakes, if you don't like your behavior currently or how it has been in the past, just change it. So here's a simple exercise that you can do. Write down a list of things of why. Why does guilt still keep coming up? Why do I feel guilty? And write a whole list of things. Get it out of your body and onto the paper, okay? And burn that paper. Once you're finished, burn it and make a pact that you will let go of guilt. You see, if you feel the emotions of guilt or shame, they are low frequency. They are the lowest frequency emotions, which means you cannot manifest, which means it's harder to stand up for yourself, okay? Which means it's a lot harder to say no. Okay. Now, if you do say no, there is absolutely nothing to feel guilty about. How do you increase your own feelings of self-worth? Well, first of all, write a list of things that you feel that you are not worthy. Why do you feel you're not worthy? Write a list of those things, burn them, and start to write a list of every single thing about yourself that you love about yourself. The fact that you are alive, that you are human, is evidence. Scientifically, it is evidence that you are worthy, that you are intelligent, that you are absolutely remarkable. However, science can keep proving things about you over and over and over again around your worth. But if you don't accept that worth yourself, it's going to do nothing for you. Okay, so let go of guilt and build your self-worth. I want to hear from you after you have done this, after you have watched this session. Reply to the email or send me an email, admin@your2minds.com, admin@2minds.com. Let me know how you went with this Setting Boundaries series. Let me know if it helps you. Let me know what other topics you would love for me to cover. I'm here to serve you. I want you to excel, and let me know if you need help. Look forward to hearing from you. Set those boundaries strong, because you are absolutely worthy. In actual fact, You are way more worthy than what you can ever, ever imagine. So it's time to increase your worthiness. It's time to be strong in your foundation of self-love and self-acceptance and put those boundaries up strongly.